Let's talk about a real game changer in any skilled trade, something that's often overlooked, but is maybe the most powerful tool you have. We're talking about craftsmanship. And believe me, it's way more than just doing a good job.
So, I want to ask you something, straight up. When you pack up your tools and drive away from a job, what are you really leaving behind? Think about it for a second. Seems like a simple question, right? But the answer? Well, the answer is huge.
Because what you leave behind is so much more than you think. It's not just the new pipes you installed or the wiring you ran. There's something else there, something invisible that kind of hangs in the air long after your van is gone. And this invisible something, it actually has a name.
It's called emotional residue. I absolutely love that term. It's the feeling your work creates. Does that customer feel confident in what you did, or is there this nagging little seed of doubt? Can they sense that you genuinely cared, or do they feel like they were just another number on your schedule? You see, people don't just see the finished product. They feel how it was done. And right there, that's the whole point. This is our big idea today. Craft creates trust before you ever have to say a word. That feeling, that emotional residue, does more to build a rock-solid reputation than any sales pitch or fancy slogan ever could.
Okay, so if craftsmanship is the goal, what's the enemy? It's that little voice in our head that says, that's good enough. We've all heard it, but we have to talk about the hidden cost of good enough, because it is way more expensive than you realize.
See, here's the thing. The damage from cutting corners doesn't usually explode right in your face. It erodes. It's like a slow, silent leak. You don't get a big, angry phone call. Instead, your reputation just quietly starts to crumble. The customer doesn't complain. They just never call you again. And they tell their friends not to call either.
Think of it like this. Good enough feels really efficient in the moment, doesn't it? But every shortcut is basically you writing a check that your future self is going to have to cash. You're taking out a loan against your own reputation, and that bill, it always comes due, and the interest is brutal.
And this isn't just some vague idea either. In fact, every shortcut you take creates one of three very specific and very painful types of debt.
So what are they? First, the obvious one, the callback. You gotta go back, unpaid, and fix it. Total waste of time and money. Second is what we call the reputation leak. That's the quiet damage. And the third, man, this one might be the worst. The technician who takes the shortcuts eventually just stops caring. The pride is gone. And that's a slow death for any true professional.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Speed without craft is just borrowed time. It feels good to be fast, but if the quality isn't there, you're living on a ticking clock, just waiting for one of those three debts to show up at your door.
All right, enough of the doom and gloom. How do we fix this? The answer isn't about working slower. Not at all. It's about a fundamental mental shift. It's about throwing out all those old excuses and adopting a new, professional standard.
You know the old thinking. We've all said it. Hey, it works, doesn't it? They'll never notice that. Come on, we're already behind schedule. But look at the new standard. It's not a list of rules. It's just one powerful question you ask yourself. Would I be proud to show this to another pro? If the answer is no, you're not done yet. That one question changes the whole game.
Here's your new mantra. Seriously, make this the voice inside your head. Leave it proud or don't leave yet. That's it. It's simple, it's actionable, and it sets a really clear line in the sand for every single thing you do.
And let's be super clear here. This is not about being a perfectionist. Nobody's work is flawless 100% of the time. This is about intentional excellence. It's about making a conscious choice to do great work, not just hoping it happens by accident. And that is totally achievable.
So what's in it for you? What's the actual payoff for making this mental shift? Well, this isn't just some feel-good exercise. This has real, tangible benefits that you'll see in your business and in your career.
Craft isn't some abstract mystery. You can see it. It's in the details. It's the clean, straight pipe runs that are going to be hidden behind drywall forever. It's wiring that's so neat it looks like it's ready for an inspection. It's as simple as leaving the job site cleaner than when you arrived. A customer might not know how to describe these things, but trust me, they feel the difference.
And that feeling? It turns directly into business results. All of a sudden, you have way fewer callbacks. Because let's be real, most callbacks are about a lack of care, not a technical failure. You start getting incredible word-of-mouth referrals. And your technicians? They actually feel proud of their work, and they stick around. It is a win-win-win. Think about it. When has a customer ever raved to their friend,
You won't believe it. They finish 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Never. What they say is this: you have to call these guys. They really know what they're doing. That's the sound of your craftsmanship doing your marketing for you.
And for all the technicians out there doing the work, this isn't about adding more pressure. It's the complete opposite. It's about giving yourself and your team permission to care. It's permission to take the time to do the job right, the way you know it should be done. It's incredibly empowering.
But look, none of this can survive in a vacuum. If you're a leader, this is on you. You have to be the one to protect this standard. That means you stop praising the tech who's fast but sloppy. You start publicly celebrating the people whose work is beautiful. And you defend your team when the pressure is on to just get it done and move to the next job.
So let's wrap it all up with this one final thought. Here's the ultimate difference. Anyone can go fast. Rushing is easy. But the pros, the true professionals, they leave something behind that they would be proud to literally sign their name to.
And that's the question I want to leave you with. The next time you're on a job, before you pack up those tools, just stop for a second. Take a good look at what you've done and ask yourself, what will you sign your name to?